for Hasluck.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Will the Prime Minister advise the House how the government is helping Australian small businesses to get ahead, including by ensuring they get a fair go when dealing with big businesses, and how will this benefit the small businesses of Hasluck?
I call the Honourable the Prime Minister.
Well, Madam Speaker, I do thank the member for Hasluck for his important question because, Madam Speaker, the government has established a code of conduct for the grocery sector. Madam Speaker, prior to the election we promised to improve relationships in this vital sector, and that's exactly what this code of conduct will do. Madam Speaker, hard bargaining is expected in all areas of business, but unfair practices should not occur, particularly in a sector which is dominated by some very, very big businesses, and that's why we do need the code of conduct which the Minister for Small Business has announced today. Now, Madam Speaker, I do want to make it very clear that as far as the government is concerned, the big businesses, the big supermarkets of Australia are great businesses. They are world-class businesses that have helped to deliver quality products at comparative prices to Australian consumers. Madam Speaker, Woolworths and Coles are big businesses because they are good businesses. They're businesses that strive to be ethical as well as simply successful. But, Madam Speaker, we don't just need world-class retailers, we also need world-class producers and suppliers too. And, Madam Speaker, the big supermarkets need their suppliers just as much as they need their customers, and it's important that suppliers get a fair go, just as it's important that consumers get a fair go. And, Madam Speaker, that's exactly what this code of conduct is designed to ensure. It's designed to ensure fair competition between big businesses and their smaller business suppliers in the grocery sector. It's designed to ensure, Madam Speaker, that big businesses can't use their market power capriciously or arbitrarily against their smaller business suppliers. Now, Madam Speaker, I do stress that I don't think that this happens very often, but it should never happen. And, Madam Speaker, henceforth the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, the ACCC, will be there as the friend of fairness in the supply line as well as in the supermarket itself. Now, Madam Speaker, this is yet another example of how this government is getting on with the job of doing the right thing by the people of Australia. In this case, Madam Speaker, try to ensure that very big businesses and their smaller businesses suppliers are managing their relationships on a level playing field. Madam Speaker, I want to thank the Minister for Small Business, who has been an indefatigable friend of the small businesses in this sector, and shortly, Madam Speaker, will help to deliver a small business tax cut, so that small business gets an even fairer go.